The Donkey and the Salt. Motivational story. Have you ever tried to take a shortcut, only to discover that it made things worse? Today's story teaches us an important lesson about honesty, hard work, and the dangers of trying to avoid responsibility. Once upon a time, there was a merchant who traveled to the market every day with his donkey. The donkey carried heavy bags of salt on its back. Their journey always took them across a small river. One day, while crossing the river, the donkey accidentally slipped and fell into the water. When it finally stood up, something surprising had happened. Much of the salt had dissolved in the water, making the load much lighter. The donkey felt relieved. Wow, it thought, my burden is much easier to carry now. From that day on, the donkey remembered what had happened. The next morning, as they reached the river, the donkey deliberately dropped itself into the water. Once again, some of the salt dissolved, and the load became lighter. The donkey was pleased with its clever trick. For several days, it repeated the same behavior. Every time it reached the river, it would fall into the water and enjoy carrying a lighter load afterward. But the merchant was observant. He soon realized that the donkey was not slipping by accident. It was intentionally trying to reduce its work. The merchant decided to teach the donkey a lesson. The next day, instead of loading the donkey with bags of salt, he filled the bags with cotton. The donkey did not notice the difference. As usual, when they reached the river, the donkey happily threw itself into the water. But this time, something unexpected happened. Expecting its load to become lighter, the cotton absorbed water like a sponge. Instead of becoming lighter, the load became much heavier. The donkey struggled to stand up. Every step felt difficult. The weight on its back was now far greater than before. The poor donkey had to carry the heavy, water-soaked cotton all the way to the market. By the end of the journey, it had learned a valuable lesson. Trying to avoid responsibility had only made its work harder. From that day forward, the donkey never attempted the trick again. It carried its load honestly and accepted its duties without complaint. And so, the merchant's lesson was successful. The donkey finally understood that shortcuts and deception may seem helpful at first, but they often lead to greater difficulties in the end. Moral of the story: dishonesty and shortcuts may provide temporary and honesty always lead to better results. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the story,